And we get set here for the 11th meeting all time between these two programs. As the face-off is set and ready to go. And we are underway. Glad you could join us here on the ACC Network Extra as the Falcons take the opening face-off. And they'll have possession of it, and that's something they haven't been doing very well. Carolina, on the other hand, has been one of the top face-off teams in the country. Zach Tucci force. Can they take a lead here? 3 goals. They're 3 for 14 in the man-up advantage here in 2021. 13, about 2.5, 3 minutes into this one. Air Force trying to strike first. Quincy Peen outside, they go to O'Rourke as they work it around. He thought about letting one rip. Crossfield pass and a shot far side. And that's a goal for the Falcons. For a penalty on a cross check, and no relation to the football head coach of the Green Bay Packers. And they'll work it around the cage here in this man advantage. Gray in the middle. Anderson, bouncing ball, does not go in. Shot from the top, and it's good. Chris Gray, his 56th career goal at Carolina. He's an offensive player. And now they'll try to clear it. Air Force clear percentage, 68%. This is something that Coach Wilson said they have to improve if they want to beat a team like Carolina. And this is a team also that has gotten outscored in the first quarter, 22-8. And right now they're going toe-to-toe with the #1 team in the country. Can they maintain it? 6:13 to go. They're taking their dear old time behind the net. See if they can rattle the cage once again. O'Rourke. Right in front, beautiful pass and a goal. Ethan Grandolfo, 2-1. The foul. Again, they go behind the net, and it's tapped by a Air Force defender. And you can see Braden Host coaching his teammates where to go. As Carolina trying to tie this game back up as we're down to 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. Around a screen goes Perry. Here's Anderson. And that's a shot and a goal. Good job there by Carolina. Will Perry, 85th career goal. Right through the teeth of the Air Force neutral zone. They get a good ride into the offensive zone. 21, Justin Anderson. As they work it around to the back, Jacob Kelly checked hard by Carlisle. 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds to the top they go. Perry rips it. Correction, Justin Anderson, his 69th goal of the year, and that's a nice one if there ever was one, with 4 in the second quarter. Chris Hooks here, flying solo here today. Glad you could join us here on the ACC Network Extra. Tar Heels with possession. As Will Perry. Now to Chris Gray, centering pass, and a goal. He found Jacob Kelly going right down the pipe, and Kelly puts it in the back of the. As Sean Morris, another long stick defenseman, works it into the offensive area now. Ryan O'Connell, he'll run off. As Carolina will lag, Jacob Kelly will await for his chess pieces to come into the fold. Now Nicky Solomon getting an opportunity. Anderson, they go far side. Centering, shot, and top shelf. That's a goal. 5-2, Carolina ahead. University, and has been a huge piece for Joe Bresci as Tanner Cook will be the man standing in the middle, taking the brunt of the punishment, and he can certainly handle it at 6'4", 215. Behind the goal they go, as Solomon tried to flash his way in front to no avail with the shot clock down to 30. Cook bodying his way through. Nice swipe, and he'll rip one into the cage as Tanner Cook, his 77th career goal, 15th of the year. He'll take a heave towards the cage, and he'll miss wide to the left. Again, Jason Rose has played in 2 games this year, just a total of 57 minutes. He's given up 15 goals, 8 saves with a save percentage of 34.8%. And it's shots like that that are unstoppable as Alex Trippi, the senior out of Great Falls, Virginia, his 38th goal in his career. You know, a lot of times in this level of Division I, you may get one really good midfield line, and if you're lucky, 2, and then your third is okay. He said Carolina has almost 3 solid, like really, really good midfield lines. And he said you could see it on tape. Shot, rip, and rattling the back of the cage is Connor McCarthy. His 3rd of the year. Maybe we could play our game and then go see Justin at the hospital, because obviously he's going to be there when his child is born. I said, sure, you could probably miss the match, miss the thing, right? No big deal. Chris Gray says no big deal, as Chris Gray adds another goal to his repertoire here today. Gray with 57 now. The first half. Carolina with a 9-2 lead, looking to add here. They'll push in transition. And Perry settles it down so they can set their offense here against this 57th ranked scoring defense of Air Force. But they've actually been better than, I'm sure, Coach Wilson, at least the first quarter. And an absolutely hard missile shot by William Perry. That one top shelf for Mama. Host playing well out of his area as they get into the attack zone. Shot. O'Rourke's shot is caromed off. It looked like a Tar Heel defender deflected as it goes out of bounds. As Air Force trying to see if they maintain possession. Now the officials confer, and it will be Carolina possession. And you can hear the arousing applause of the Tar Heel sideline. So ride with who they have going. Here's Justin Anderson. Anderson finding his way through. He takes the contact, gets the goal. And Anderson with his 70th career goal at O'Rourke. Again, bodied up. Centering pass to Douglas. Bouncer out of the reach of Krieg, but to no avail. Knocked out. And whistle blows. Turnover. And it'll belong to Air Force. Parker Alexander was hit from behind. He dropped the stick. .6:22 to go here in the third quarter. Shot, goal. Aiden Tolan sneaking in the back door. And Tolan. And now Carolina with it. They get it into the offensive area, the attack area very quickly. And now Nicky Solomon. Back to Connor Marr. Now here's Justin Anderson, the senior out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Tanner Cook. Justin Anderson, Perry, Gray, wide open look, flashing his way in. Nicky Solomon, 12-3, Carolina leads it. So a 30-second man advantage for the Tar Heels as Aiden Tolan was offsides. You can hear the wind blowing here at Kenan Stadium as Tanner Cook, easy peasy, 13 goals for the Tar Heels today. Tanner Cook, his 78th career goal, 16th of. Able to get it into the attack zone. They get it wide into the wing area now. Here's Tanner Cook. William Perry. Shot. Goal! He absolutely ripped that one. Top shelf. 14-3. Carolina rolling in this one. He's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Tar Heels on top big time in this one. Other Tar Heel teams have struggled with teams like this. I can remember a couple years ago, Furman went to overtime, which is a program that's really grown over the last few years. Circling around the crease as Grandolfo bodies his way up and forces it left side. And that's his second goal of the day, 9th of his career. He make that now 150 seconds. That was his third. And Carolina will have the man advantage here. The extra attacker. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. They're 2 for 3 today. Perry settles it. Out of Gray, centering to Anderson. Perry loves to rip it from the outside. Has that distance. Let's see, Solomon. Perry rips it. Another goal for William Perry. 4 goals here today. And the Tar Heels back up by 11 at 15-4. Air Force will get into the teeth of conference play in the next few weeks. Slipping twice is Chad Tereski, the freshman out of Derry, New Hampshire. Hopefully he's okay. August Johnson scored the first goal of the game, and we really haven't heard much of him since. Lost the ball for a second. Gets it back. 33 on the shot clock. Here's Grandolfo. He's had a great ball game, and he rips one from the top on the run. And Grandolfo, another goal. Back in fourth. Grandolfo, his third goal. That's a hattie for him. And that'll do it. The Tar Heels of North Carolina will move to 8-0 on the year, and they do it in convincing fashion, allowing 2 goals in the first, none in the second, and only 3 goals in the second half as they move to 8-0 on the year. They win it by the final tally of 15-5. Chris Gray with 8 points.